Good morning. It's hump day. Mike. So, let me ask you a question. If you wanted to learn a foreign language, which way do you think would get it done quicker? If you studied out of a book, if you studied listening to a specific course to teach you that language, like Rosetta Stone, or if you went to a country that only spoke that language and lived there for a month. Well, it's number three, of course, and that's the power of immersion. And, I take for granted, I forget because of how many seminars I go to, the power of a seminar. I'm going to seminars all the time. And periodically I have these conversations where somebody wants to attend one of these seminars, but they're just not sure. And the question always is money and time. It's too much money. And, oh my goodness, it's 2 days or 3 days or 5 days or 7 days. But the reality is to really learn something, you can learn it, by watching videos, you can learn it by reading books, but there's nothing like the power of learning it through immersion. If you go and immerse yourself in a process, then you're going to learn and retain way more than by doing it any other way. Now, not every seminar is great, and not every seminar is for everybody. But if the seminar is given by somebody who has created the change that they're going to teach you about, if they've produced the results, and I think that that's key, somebody who's actually produced the results, it's hard to go to one of those seminars and not learn something. And even if you only learn one or two distinctions can be the difference between failure and success. And I mean, one distinction can be the difference between failure and success. And even if they only give you one thing and motivate you for a couple of weeks, isn't that worth the time and the effort for the seminar? I can say from my personal experience that there's nothing even close to the value of attending the seminars. I went through a period of time where I didn't go to seminars, where I still listened to tapes every day. I still did morning incantations. I still did all of that stuff. But when I didn't go to the seminars, my momentum slowed. My momentum actually came to a grinding halt, and I started going backwards. The other thing I took away during that period of time was coaching, and I cannot overestimate for you the value of that. But I think you need to listen to things daily, do coaching, but go to seminars, and at least 3 seminars a year. And you can do seminars on different things. You can do seminars from different people. Obviously I'm a big Tony Robbins guy, but that's not the only seminars that I go to. I've attended Grant Cardone's seminars. I've attended law seminars. I've attended Keith Cunningham's seminars. One of the first big law seminars that I went to was in the area of trucking. This is 15 years ago. And the first guy that got up and spoke, and he was at the tail end of his career, an incredibly successful trial attorney and philanthropic guy. And he said the difference between a good lawyer and a great lawyer is a great lawyer gets out of town. And what he went on to explain is great lawyers go to seminars and they learn what other lawyers are doing. They evolve, they change their approach, they progress. Good lawyers stay and continue to do the same thing. Where business people get in trouble is when the world shifts and they don't shift with it, which used to happen every 7 years to 10 years, now can happen every 7 months. So if you're considering any type of seminar, go. I remember the first business seminar that I went to, it cost a pretty significant sum of money. And some of the people around me were like, oh my God, I cannot believe that you're spending this type of money on this seminar. Here's the thing. Wealthy people and wealthy companies look for places to spend money in order to make themselves better. They don't cut to make themselves better. Grant Cardone talks about how the first $100,000 that he would make, he tells everybody, spend it on yourself. Gary Vaynerchuk says the same thing. Improve yourself. Don't go investing in crypto. Don't go investing in a stock market. Invest in yourself. You are your best investment. When McDonald's increases its income substantially, it doesn't cut its marketing. It looks for ways to spend more marketing. So does Amazon. So does Apple. So does Coca-Cola. So does everybody. Rich people spend more money on themselves when they have more money. They spend more money on their health. They spend more money on perfecting their time and compressing time. They spend more money on working on their brain so that it functions better, not less. And they spend more money on immersion techniques. It's funny because when I talk to somebody that there's people that spend literally $100,000 a year to attend Tony Robbins seminars that they've already attended. You're like, why would they ever do that? Because they get so much value out of it. And because of the people that they're around, because of the peer group that they get to associate with while they're at that seminar. Wealthy people are doing this. It's not just because they're wealthy. They got wealthy because they did these types of things, and they keep doing it because they understand the value that that'll give them, not just in finances, but in everything else. And if you want to deliver at the office, then bringing the best you to that position is going to make you better in business. If you want to deliver in your relationship, then bringing the best you to that situation is going to deliver. If you want to deliver as a parent, bringing the best you is going to be about that. So whenever you start with all of this, the first money that you make and the first time that you do should be on you, not on something else. And we just talked about the ultimate success formula and said modeling is the way to speed it up. Well, there's no better way to model than to go take a seminar from somebody. Go immerse yourself in what they do. If somebody spent a lifetime learning something, Grant Cardone spent a lifetime figuring out real estate. Keith Cunningham has spent a lifetime figuring out how to run a business, look at a business, and do accounting. Tony Robbins has spent a lifetime on personal performance. If you get an opportunity to go see those people in person and listen to what they've learned over their lifetime, there's no way that you're not going to get the money out of that seminar. There's no way it's not going to sharpen your saw in a way so that when you come back, you perform even better at an even higher level. So the best way to speed up the ultimate success formula is modeling. The best way to learn something is immersion, and the best immersion is a seminar, even if it's virtual. Isolate yourself, put yourself in that situation for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and there's no way you're not going to get the value out of it. And the way that you can see that is modeling. Model the people who are incredibly successful. And the people who are incredibly successful go to seminars all the time. And the more money they make, the more they go. The more it allows them to continue to go to these things and attend these things. There's a reason that they do it, and it's because it creates success and creates momentum and generates that momentum so that they can keep doing it more and more and more. It's not just because they got extra time and extra money. These people are busy, but they take the time to do this. They work on themselves first. Do the same for yourself. Take the time to read, take the time to meditate. If you're, there's so many seminars that are virtual right now. It's made it way cheaper, way easier. It's the middle of winter. Do them. It's a great time to do them. And if you can't do that, then immerse yourself in YouTube videos. If you want to learn real estate, go watch 100 Grant Cardone YouTube videos over the next week. If you want to learn about personal performance, go watch Tony Robbins. Go watch Keith Cunningham. Go watch any of these people. Pick one. They're all amazing. Watch them and immerse yourself and learn and model from them, and you'll create the same results. So the same recedes, you'll create the same results. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.